chosen one. Your eyes mysteriously change during final awakening. Something deep and unseen is happening within you right now, and it is not ordinary. There is a quiet shift taking place in your soul, something so powerful that even you may struggle to understand it fully. You may have noticed moments where your vision feels different, where your eyes seem to carry a weight they never carried before. This is not fear, and it is not confusion. This is the gentle but undeniable touch of God reshaping you from the inside out, preparing you for something sacred and life-changing. Type 888 if you believe. There is a reason this is happening now. At this very point in your life, you were not brought this far just to remain the same. Jesus has been walking beside you even in moments when you felt completely alone. He has seen your struggles, your silent tears, and the battles you never spoke about. Now, something within you is waking up, and your eyes are becoming a reflection of that awakening. They are no longer just seeing the world around you. They are beginning to see through it, beyond it, into something deeper and more meaningful. Please take a moment to like this video, because this will help this reach more hearts who need to feel this comfort and truth today. This change is not meant to scare you. It is meant to reassure you. God does not transform without purpose. Every shift inside you is part of a divine plan that has been carefully unfolding long before you even realized it. Your eyes are becoming clearer, not just physically, but spiritually. You are beginning to notice things you once ignored. You are feeling things more deeply. You are becoming more aware of what is real and what is not. This is the beginning of your final awakening. Subscribe to this channel if you believe in God. There was a time when you doubted yourself. There was a time when you questioned your worth and your path. But God never questioned you. He always knew who you were meant to become. He saw the strength inside you, even when you felt weak. He saw the light within you, even when you felt surrounded by darkness. Now that light is rising to the surface, and your eyes are becoming a window through which that light shines. Type 777 if you trust Jesus. As this awakening continues, you may feel a strange calmness mixed with moments of deep emotion. This is because your heart and your spirit are aligning with God's truth. You are no longer chasing things that do not matter. You are no longer satisfied with shallow understanding. You are being drawn closer to something eternal, something pure, something that fills the emptiness you once carried. Jesus is gently guiding you through this transformation. He is not rushing you. He is not forcing anything upon you. He is patiently leading you, step by step, into a place of peace and clarity. Your eyes are changing because you are learning to see the world the way He sees it. You are learning to see love where there was once anger. You are learning to see hope where there was once despair. You are learning to see purpose where there once felt like none. This awakening is also bringing healing. Old wounds that you thought would never close are beginning to soften. Pain that you carried for years is slowly losing its hold on you. This is not because you are strong on your own. It is because God is healing you in ways you cannot fully explain. He is reaching into the deepest parts of your heart and restoring what was broken. There may be moments when you feel overwhelmed by this change. That is okay. Growth often feels uncomfortable before it feels peaceful. But you are not alone in this. Jesus is with you in every moment, holding you steady, guiding your steps, and reminding you that you are safe in His presence. You are not losing yourself. You are finding your true self, the one God always intended you to be. Your eyes are not just changing in appearance. They are becoming a reflection of your soul's awakening. They carry more depth now, more understanding, more compassion. People may begin to notice something different about you, even if they cannot explain it. They may feel a sense of peace when they are around you. They may feel drawn to your presence without knowing why. This is because God's light is shining through you. This awakening is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of something greater. It is the moment when everything starts to make sense. It is the moment when you realize that every struggle, every delay, every painful experience had a purpose. Nothing was wasted. Everything was leading you to this transformation. God is not finished with you. He is just beginning to reveal what He has placed inside you. Your life is about to take on a new meaning, a deeper purpose, a stronger connection with Him. You are being prepared for something that requires clarity, strength, and faith. And this change in your eyes is a sign that you are ready. There is no need to fear what is happening. Trust in God. Trust in the process. Trust in the quiet voice that is guiding you forward. You are being led into a life that is filled with peace, purpose, and divine connection. Could this be the most powerful money ritual ever leaked to the public? According to newly uncovered CIA files, a 7-second brainwave technique is helping people rewire their minds for wealth and prosperity almost instantly. Backed by findings from 4 neuroscience labs, this simple daily ritual is being used by people who once struggled financially and are now experiencing major life upgrades, from dream homes to financial freedom. The internet is trying to bury this information fast. If you are seeing this, act quickly. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. What you are experiencing is rare, and it is beautiful. It is a reminder that God is always at work, even when you cannot see it. Now you are beginning to see it, not just with your mind, but with your heart and your spirit. As this awakening continues to unfold within you, there is a quiet deepening that begins to take place. It is no longer just a moment of realization, but a steady transformation that touches every part of your being. You begin to notice that the way you respond to life is changing. Things that once disturbed you no longer hold the same power. Situations that once confused you now feel clearer. This is because your spirit is learning to rest in God instead of reacting to the noise of the world. Type yes to affirm. There is a calm strength growing inside you, and it does not come from your own effort. It comes from surrender. It comes from allowing Jesus to lead you instead of trying to control every outcome. You are slowly releasing the need to understand everything, and in that release, you are finding peace. This peace is not temporary. It is steady, quiet, and deeply rooted in the presence of God. Your eyes continue to reflect this change. They carry a softness that was not there before. They carry a knowing that cannot be explained with words. When you look at the world now, you are not just seeing events and situations. You are seeing meaning, patterns, and purpose. You are beginning to understand that nothing happens without reason, and nothing is outside of God's care. There may be moments when you feel a gentle distance from things you once felt attached to. This is not loss. It is growth. God is helping you release what no longer serves your spirit. He is guiding you away from distractions and leading you toward what truly matters. This can feel unfamiliar at first, but it is a necessary part of your awakening. In this stage, you may also feel a stronger desire for quiet and stillness. Loud environments and constant noise may feel overwhelming. Your spirit is seeking space to breathe, space to listen, space to connect with God on a deeper level. This is not isolation, this is restoration. It is in these quiet moments that your connection with Jesus becomes stronger and more personal. There is also a new awareness of love growing within you. Not just love as a feeling, but love as a way of being. You begin to treat others with more patience, more understanding, and more kindness. Even when others do not respond the same way, you remain grounded. This is because your source of love is no longer dependent on others. It is flowing directly from God into your heart. Type 1111 if you trust in God. As your eyes continue to change, they begin to reflect this love. There is a gentleness in your gaze that speaks without words. People may feel comfort when they are near you. They may feel seen and understood in a way they have not experienced before. This is not something you are trying to do. It is something God is doing through you. There is also a growing sense of clarity about your path. You may not have every detail, but you feel a quiet certainty about where you are being led. Doubt begins to fade, replaced by trust. You are learning to walk by faith, not by what you can see in front of you. This is a powerful shift, and it is part of your final awakening. At times, you may reflect on your past and see it in a completely different way. Things that once felt painful now appear as lessons. Moments that once felt like failures now reveal themselves as turning points. God is showing you that every part of your journey has been meaningful. Nothing was wasted. Everything has been shaping you into who you are becoming. This stage of awakening also brings a deeper sense of responsibility, not in a heavy or burdensome way, but in a gentle awareness that your life has purpose. You begin to feel that your words, your actions, and even your presence can make a difference. This is because God is preparing you to carry His light into the lives of others. There may be times when you feel emotional without fully understanding why. This is part of the healing process. Old emotions are being released. Hidden wounds are being brought to the surface so they can be healed. Jesus is walking with you through this, holding you steady, reminding you that you are safe. You do not need to rush this process. Healing takes time, and God is patient. You are also learning to trust your inner sense of guidance. This is not just intuition. This is your spirit becoming more aligned with God's voice. You begin to feel a quiet knowing about what is right and what is not. This knowing does not come with fear or pressure. It comes with peace and clarity. As this continues, your eyes become a reflection of this inner knowing. They carry a quiet confidence, a calm assurance that does not need to prove anything. You are no longer seeking validation from the outside world. You are finding your identity in God, and that is enough. This awakening is also changing the way you see yourself. You are no longer defined by your past mistakes or your struggles. You are beginning to see yourself the way God sees you, loved, chosen, and filled with purpose. This shift in perspective is one of the most powerful parts of your transformation. You may notice that you are more present in each moment. Instead of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, you are learning to appreciate the present. This is where God meets you. This is where His peace is found. This is where your awakening continues to grow. There is a reason wealthy people think differently, and leaked CIA research may have finally uncovered the answer. A hidden 7-second ritual is now helping ordinary people activate a powerful wealth-focused mindset from home. Tested by 4 neuroscience labs, this brainwave method is said to help attract money, success, and opportunities faster than traditional manifestation techniques. People are reporting life-changing results, including paid debts, luxury purchases, and financial peace. This information may not remain public much longer. Click the link in the description and comments now to discover the method before it disappears forever. There is a quiet joy that begins to rise within you. It is not loud or overwhelming. It is gentle and steady. It stays with you, even in difficult moments. This joy is a sign that your spirit is aligning with God's truth. It is a reminder that you are on the right path. You are not the same person you used to be, and you are not meant to be. This transformation is leading you into a new way of living, a new way of seeing, and a new way of being. Your eyes are simply reflecting what is already happening within your soul. As you continue forward, Remember that this journey is guided by love. God is not leading you into confusion. He is leading you into clarity. He is not bringing you into fear. He is bringing you into peace. Every step you take is being guided, even when you cannot see the full path ahead. You are being shaped into someone who carries light, someone who brings peace, someone who reflects the love of Jesus in a real and powerful way. This is your calling, and it is unfolding naturally, one moment at a time. As this awakening deepens even further, there is a quiet moment where everything within you begins to settle into a new rhythm. It is not sudden, and it is not forced. It feels like something inside you has finally found its true place. You begin to move through life with a calm steadiness that was not there before. Even when challenges appear, there is a sense of grounding that holds you in peace. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. This new rhythm is coming from your connection with God, becoming stronger and more natural. You are no longer reaching out in desperation, you are resting in trust. You are beginning to understand that God has always been close, even in the moments when you felt distant. Now, your awareness of His presence is clearer, and it brings a quiet comfort that stays with you throughout the day. Your eyes continue to reflect this deep change. There is a stillness in them now, a quiet depth that speaks of everything you have been through and everything you are becoming. They are no longer searching in the same way. They are no longer restless. They carry a sense of peace that comes from knowing that you are held, guided, and protected by something greater than yourself. There is also a growing sense of clarity about people around you. You begin to understand others more deeply, not just through their words, but through their energy and their intentions. This does not make you judgmental, it makes you wise. God is giving you the ability to see beyond appearances, to understand what is genuine and what is not. This is part of your spiritual maturity. As you grow in this awareness, you may find yourself naturally stepping back from certain relationships or situations. This is not rejection. This is alignment. God is gently guiding you toward environments that support your growth and away from those that drain your spirit. You do not need to force anything. What is meant for you will remain, and what is not will quietly fall away. There is also a deeper sense of gratitude rising within you. You begin to appreciate the small moments, the simple blessings, and the quiet joys that you once overlooked. This gratitude is not based on everything being perfect. It is based on recognizing God's presence in every moment. It is a gentle reminder that even in imperfection, there is beauty and purpose. Type 1919 to receive miracles. Your connection with Jesus becomes more personal during this stage. It feels less like something distant and more like a living presence within your heart. You begin to feel guided in small, everyday decisions. You begin to notice gentle nudges, quiet thoughts, and peaceful confirmations. This is not imagination. This is your spirit becoming more sensitive to God's voice. There may also be moments where you feel a deep sense of humility. You begin to realize that everything you are becoming is not because of your own strength, but because of God's grace. This does not make you feel small. It makes you feel grateful. It fills you with a quiet reverence for the love that has been guiding you all along. As your awakening continues, your perspective on life begins to shift in a profound way. You no longer see challenges as obstacles. You begin to see them as opportunities for growth. You understand that every difficulty carries a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to who God created you to be. This understanding brings a sense of peace even in uncertain moments. Your eyes now carry a deeper compassion for others. You begin to see people not just for who they appear to be, but for what they may be going through. You become more patient, more understanding, and more willing to extend kindness. This is not something you are forcing. It is something that flows naturally from the transformation within you. There is also a growing sense of purpose that begins to take shape. It may not come as a clear plan or a detailed vision, but it comes as a feeling, a quiet knowing that your life has meaning. You begin to sense that you are here for a reason, that your experiences, your growth, and your transformation are all part of something greater. At times, you may feel a gentle pull toward helping others, even in small ways. A kind word, a listening ear, a simple act of compassion. These moments may seem small, but they carry great significance. God is using you as a channel of His love, and through you, others may begin to feel hope and comfort. A little-known 7-second morning practice once kept within CIA documents is making its way back into public view, and people are already reporting fast financial shifts. It takes only seconds to complete, yet it stimulates a dormant wealth center in the brain that most people never access. Click the link in the description and comments now to check it out before it's gone. There is also a deeper sense of trust that begins to anchor your heart. You are no longer afraid of what you cannot control. You are learning to release your worries and place them in God's hands. This trust does not mean that life becomes perfect. It means that you no longer feel alone in facing it. As this awakening reaches deeper levels, you may notice that your inner world feels more peaceful than ever before. The constant noise of overthinking begins to quiet down. The heavy weight of doubt begins to lift. In its place, there is a sense of clarity and calm that feels steady and real. Your eyes now reflect this inner peace. They are no longer clouded by confusion or fear. They carry a light that comes from within, a light that is gentle but powerful. It is the light of God's presence, shining through you in a way that others can feel even if they cannot explain it. You are becoming someone who carries peace into every space you enter. Your presence alone begins to bring comfort to others. This is not something you need to prove or announce. It happens naturally, quietly, and beautifully. There may still be moments of challenge, moments where you feel uncertain or tired. This does not mean your awakening is fading. It means you are human. Even in these moments, God remains with you. He continues to guide you, support you, and remind you that you are never alone. This stage of your awakening is not about reaching an end. It is about living in a new beginning. It is about embracing the person you are becoming and trusting the path that is unfolding before you. You are no longer walking in darkness. You are walking in light, step by step, guided by God's love. Everything within you is aligning with a deeper truth. You are becoming more yourself, more whole, more connected to God than ever before. This transformation is not temporary, it is lasting, and it will continue to grow as you move forward. You begin to notice that you are no longer reacting to life the same way. There is a calm pause before your thoughts, a softness in your responses, and a quiet confidence that was not there before. This is the depth of what God has been building inside you all along. Type Amen if you believe. This stage of your journey carries a deep sense of inner stability. Even when things around you feel uncertain, something inside remains unshaken. It is like standing on solid ground after walking through a long season of instability. You begin to understand that your strength is not based on circumstances. It is rooted in your connection with God, and that connection is now stronger than ever. Your eyes continue to reflect this inner strength. There is a quiet assurance in them, a sense that you are no longer searching for something outside yourself. You have begun to find what you were looking for within your relationship with God. This does not mean you have all the answers. It means you have found peace in not needing to know everything. As you move forward, there is a gentle awareness that begins to guide your decisions. It is not loud or forceful. It is soft, steady, and clear. You begin to trust this guidance more with each passing day. It leads you toward what feels right and away from what does not align with your spirit. This is God's presence working through you, helping you walk in truth. There is also a deeper acceptance that begins to settle in your heart. You are no longer resisting what has already happened in your life. You are no longer carrying the same weight of regret or disappointment. You begin to see your past with compassion instead of pain. You understand that every part of your journey has shaped you into who you are now. Please take a moment to like this video, because your support helps this reach more people who need this kind of peace today. This acceptance opens the door to a deeper kind of freedom. You are no longer held back by old thoughts or limiting beliefs. You are no longer defined by moments that once made you feel small. God is helping you step into a new identity, one that is rooted in love, purpose, and truth. Your eyes now carry a quiet kindness that touches others without effort. There is something in your presence that feels safe and comforting. People may not always understand why they feel drawn to you, but they will sense the peace that you carry. This is not something you created. It is something God has placed within you. There is also a growing sense of patience within you. You are no longer rushing through life, trying to force things to happen. You are learning to trust the timing of God. You understand that what is meant for you will come at the right moment. This patience brings a deep sense of calm, allowing you to move through life with ease instead of pressure. Type 777 if you trust Jesus. As your awakening continues, your connection with Jesus becomes even more intimate. It feels like a quiet companionship that stays with you wherever you go. You begin to feel guided not just in big decisions, but in small, everyday moments. This connection brings a sense of comfort that is constant and reassuring. There is also a deeper awareness of your purpose that begins to unfold. It does not come all at once. It reveals itself slowly, in gentle moments of clarity. You begin to understand that your life is meant to bring light into the lives of others. This does not require grand actions. It happens through your presence, your kindness, and your willingness to be open and loving. What if wealth was never about luck, but about a hidden brain signal that remained buried in classified files? This powerful frequency is now unlocking doors, drawing in new opportunities, and changing lives quickly. Thousands are already using it to attract prosperity in ways they never thought possible. Click the link in the description and comments now, and switch on the money-attracting brainwave today. You may also notice that your priorities have shifted. Things that once seemed important no longer hold the same value. You are drawn toward what feels meaningful and lasting. You begin to invest your time and energy in things that nourish your spirit rather than drain it. This shift is a natural part of your growth. There is a quiet joy that begins to fill your heart more consistently. It is not dependent on everything going perfectly. It is steady and grounded, even in challenging moments. This joy comes from knowing that you are not alone, that God is with you, and that your life is unfolding exactly as it should. Your eyes now reflect this joy in a subtle but powerful way. They carry a light that feels warm and inviting. It is not overwhelming or intense. It is gentle and real, like a quiet smile that comes from within. This is the beauty of your awakening, a transformation that can be seen and felt without needing to be explained. As you continue on this path, you may feel a stronger sense of compassion for yourself. You are no longer as critical or harsh. You are learning to treat yourself with the same kindness that you offer to others. This self-compassion is an important part of your healing and growth. There may still be moments when you feel uncertain or vulnerable. This does not mean you are moving backward. It means you are continuing to grow. Even in these moments, you have a deeper awareness that you are supported by God. This awareness helps you move through challenges with greater ease. You are becoming someone who carries peace into every situation. Your presence begins to create a sense of calm wherever you go. This is not something you need to force. It happens naturally because of the transformation that has taken place within you. This awakening is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming whole. It is about embracing every part of yourself and allowing God's love to flow through you freely. You are learning to live in a way that feels true, aligned, and deeply connected to your purpose. Everything you have been through has brought you to this point. Every challenge, every moment of growth, every step of your journey has been leading you here. You are now stepping into a new phase of your life, one that is filled with clarity, peace, and quiet strength. Trust this process. Trust the changes you are experiencing. Trust the guidance that is leading you forward. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything within you is aligning with the path that God has prepared for you. This stage brings a deeper awareness of God's presence that feels constant and steady. It is no longer something you only feel during certain moments. It becomes a quiet knowing that stays with you through every part of your day. Whether you are in stillness or movement, whether things feel easy or difficult, that connection remains. It holds you gently and reminds you that you are never alone. Your eyes now reflect a depth that carries both peace and understanding. They have seen pain, they have moved through confusion, and they have arrived at clarity. There is no longer a restless searching in them. There is a calm recognition of truth. This truth is not something you learned from the outside. It is something that has been revealed within your heart through your journey with God. There is also a deeper trust that begins to guide every step you take. You are no longer trying to control the path ahead. You are allowing God to lead, even when you do not fully understand where you are being taken. This trust brings a lightness to your spirit. It removes the pressure of needing to have everything figured out and replaces it with a peaceful surrender. In this place, you begin to experience a different kind of strength. It is not loud or forceful. It is quiet and steady. It allows you to stand firm without needing to prove anything. You are no longer shaken by every challenge. You move through life with a sense of balance, knowing that God is holding you in every moment. Please take a moment to like this video, because your simple action can help this reach someone who truly needs this kind of hope and peace today. There is also a deeper sense of clarity in how you see your purpose. It may not come as a detailed plan, but it comes as a feeling of direction. You begin to understand what matters most to you. You begin to see how your experiences have prepared you to walk this path. This clarity does not rush you. It gently guides you, one step at a time. Type 1111 if you trust in God. As your awakening continues to unfold, your heart becomes more open in a natural and effortless way. You are no longer guarded in the same way you once were. You are learning to trust again, not blindly, but wisely. You understand the importance of protecting your peace while still allowing love to flow freely from your heart. There is also a deeper sense of forgiveness that begins to take root within you. You are no longer holding on to past hurts with the same intensity. You are learning to release what no longer serves your spirit. This does not mean you forget what happened. It means you are choosing peace over pain. God is helping you let go, so you can move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. Your eyes now carry this forgiveness in a way that others can feel. There is a softness in your presence that makes others feel safe. There is a quiet understanding that allows you to connect with people on a deeper level. This is part of your transformation. It is not something you learned, it is something that has grown within you. Within your mind is a small region linked to success and wealth, once concealed in restricted research and classified files. This newly revealed frequency is helping people trade financial stress for calm and stability, and God has led you to see this at the perfect moment. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. There is also a deeper appreciation for the present moment. You are no longer rushing toward the future or holding tightly to the past. You are learning to live fully in the now. This is where your peace is found. This is where your connection with God feels most real. Each moment becomes meaningful, even the simple ones. As this awareness grows, you may notice that your life feels more aligned. Things begin to flow in a way that feels natural. You are no longer forcing outcomes or chasing after what is not meant for you. Instead, you are allowing what is right for you to come into your life with ease. This alignment brings a sense of calm and confidence. There may still be moments when you feel uncertain or vulnerable. This is part of being human. But even in those moments, there is a deeper knowing that you are supported. You do not feel alone in your uncertainty. You feel held, guided, and protected by God's presence. There is also a growing sense of gratitude that fills your heart more consistently. You begin to see blessings in places you once overlooked. You begin to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. This gratitude brings a quiet joy that stays with you, even when life feels challenging. Your eyes now reflect this joy in a gentle and peaceful way. They carry a light that feels warm and comforting. It is not something that demands attention. It is something that invites connection. People may feel at ease around you, drawn to the calm and kindness that you carry. As you continue on this path, you begin to understand that this awakening is not about reaching a final destination. It is about living in a new way, a way that is connected to God, guided by love, and grounded in peace. It is about embracing who you are becoming and trusting the process that is unfolding. You are no longer the person you once were. You have grown, healed, and transformed in ways that cannot always be seen on the surface. But they are real, and they are powerful. This transformation is something that will continue to unfold, bringing new layers of understanding and growth.